Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense.
They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Jones. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. The numbers for Hunter Henry from a week ago. 5 catches, 60 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
Throwing, Jones.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Jones.
Out route here going to Hunt. He's got it.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man is Michael Thomas. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Handoff up the middle. Hunt dances by at the 20. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's got it. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Pats will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
The Niners at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Again, it's Taylor.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
He'll drop this down to Taylor.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive.
And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down this stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Now Purdy.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, 25.
Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack.
And his kick is indeed good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. From the 29, Jones.
And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
There's the versatile back, Kareem Hunt, getting set with the rest of this offense for the next drive.
A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the...
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have moved out in front.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
New England's offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
From the 29, Jones. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Back to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Take it at the 37. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Purdy.
He'll find his man. That's Taylor again.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday. Anything can happen in this league.
Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Purdy.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk from 8 yards out, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is now 13. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
That one to the sideline and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times you talk about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterwards. I know he was trying to make a play, but that time he ends up drawing the flag.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Another completion here to Hunt. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And this one is right through, and that gets them back within 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
A dump off to Sims. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
This one into the hands of Pitts.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Play action. Now Purdy. Right back to Pitts again.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Purdy, they'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And the lead will hold at 10.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early?
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
The throw over the middle taken in.
On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes.
A big play there on the catch and run. And a very appropriate gain as well. 49 yards.
Yeah, and folks, this is not an accident. This is by design. They wanted to clear out the middle of the field, and then if no one's open, they've got a safety valve they can just dump it down to, and he's got all sorts of space to roam there, and he turns it into a really big play.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. On second down, it's Taylor.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Jones. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Fielded at the 20. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Back to Taylor on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Purdy bootlegging it. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. 1st and 10, Taylor now. He'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. 102 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Taylor is in. Touchdown 49ers. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is fielded at the 27. Shifts by him.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, 49ers.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll run here with Sims. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And the 49ers are going to have a goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Jonathan Taylor.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year.
And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Jones now on 1st and 10. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ballgame. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
They run once more with Taylor.
And not much. Maybe a yard down in the 23.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. New England on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Purdy looking to throw.
Throw left side, complete. That's Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw. Jones. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he completes it to Hunt. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. They juked him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
That's good. For the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw again.
Swings this out for Hunt.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, Jones. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Now a give to Taylor.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
New England's offense set to go. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Jones locates Mooney on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
15 yards on the play. That's another Patriots first down.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For many people, that's not your standard play call in that 3rd down situation. But for so many offenses, they just want the ball in the hands of their playmakers in open space. And after he caught it, he did a nice job picking up the 1st down.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This a 31-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.